Everyone, let's continue our class. Today we'll look at Japan. This is the one and only class for History 101 on Japan. In History 102, there will be more instances where we will look at Japan, but for History 101, this is the only class that will look at Japan. Japan is unique because from this class, we will look at Japan from ancient Japan until medieval Japan. So today's class will be early, classical, and medieval Japan. How do we differentiate the periodization of Japanese history? Okay, for here, we'll look at it, how to look at it. If it's ancient Japan, in this class today will be background of early Japan. In ancient Japan, the usual periods will be Yamato, Jomo, Yayoi, and Kofun. But for our class, we'll just look at Yamato. For classical Japan, the two eras will be Nara and Heian. Nara and Heian are periods of Buddhism in Japan, early Buddhism in Japan. And for medieval Japan, there will be Kamakura Bakufu or Kamakura Shogunate and the Muromachi Ashikaga Shogunate. Okay, so in today's class, we can look at three different periods of Japanese history. Early Japan or ancient Japan, which you will look at Yamato, Jomon, Yayoi, and Kofun. Okay, for Nara and Heian, they are periods of the classical Japan, and for Kamakura Bakafu or Kamakura Shogunate, it will be medieval Japan, so with Muromachi and Ashikaga Shogunate. If you notice, Nara and Heian are named of cities. Kamakura and Morimachi are named of families. Okay, and then for number 6 and number 7, we look at the arts, culture, and religion as well as foreign relations. Well, Japan is a land that many of us like to know more about Japan, and I have shown this video in the World Religion 105. There are two programs on NHK channel if you would like to know more about all things Japan. Okay, these two documentary series are on NHK every week. Let's look through it. What are the two documentary series? So the first is Begin Japanology, and the second is Japanology Plus.
Onigiri are a familiar sight.
Yeah, the onigiri that you eat at Family Mart. Okay, so onigiri or rice balls are very common cultural tradition of the Japanese. Okay, so if you would like to know more about Japan and its culture and its history, these two documentaries you can watch it on YouTube. Begin Japanology as well as Japanology Plus. Of course, Begin Japanology is slightly easier, whereas Japanology Plus is slightly a little bit more in depth. Okay, Japan is very unique, and we are very attracted to Japan for many reasons. Before we continue our class proper, let's see how many of you all know the different words of Japanese. For example, manga, or if you notice, some Japanese words can be written down in kanji. So manga is manhwa, manhwa or manhwa or manhwa. Manhwa in Mandarin, manhwa in the Cantonese. Okay, then you have otaku, gundam, onigiri, hikikomori, and last one, reiva. Or reiva, you can spell it in kanji as linghe, linghe. Okay, so let's start our class and see how many of you know the meaning of these words.